Hey guys, Dan here from the Awful One Gaming channel, and we're back with some tech talks. This is the part 2. I did make another part to this, and it's still carrying on with the Mac and PC. So which one should win? We'll decide at the end. I'll be giving you a list of facts. I have done my research. Some people said I was biased. I don't think so. Just kidding. Okay, anyway, maybe I was biased, I'm not sure. But this is a redo, and there's advantages and disadvantages for both Mac and PC. And this information was gathered by Intel. Okay, Intel, they make the chips that go inside the computers, the Mac and PC. So this is a reliable source of information. So I'm not being biased. It's not my own research. It's somebody else's, the Intel person, which I just got the information from to tell you guys. So Mac or PC. So let's check the compatibility. So only Mac has the compatibility to run both operating systems, the Mac operating system X, Lion or Snow Leopard, depending on what one you want to download. It's not much difference apart from new features on it. And Microsoft Windows. However, on a Windows computer, you can't download the Mac operating system. People attempt to download it and they just muck up their computer, and the Windows computer was only designed to have Windows in it. However, the Mac, they can download both operating systems. That is an advantage for the Mac. Now, both computers are both getting powerful and better throughout the future of computer technology. So, they're always competing. They're always bringing in new stuff, new features, making it even better, more powerful. So, they always improve. So you can't say, oh, this is more powerful, because in the future, a Mac or a PC might be more powerful than a Mac and a PC. So let's move on to reliability. So PC users know their devices are vulnerable to malware and viruses. So, you can download something and accidentally get a virus from it. It's really common on a PC. I'm not talking about just PC. Macs, you can also get viruses. It's very vulnerable to sophisticated attacks. However, it's very unlikely, because most of the money goes for the security software which is installed on the Mac, because it is pretty good. Hackers and virus makers find it really hard time to make a virus for a Mac. Personally, I can make a virus in 5 minutes on Notepad on a Windows. That's how easy it is. However, Mac still can get viruses. So, both are quite unreliable sometimes, because you can download something and get a virus. So, none of them have an advantage. That's both disadvantages for the PC and the Mac. However, the Mac just, it's just a bit more safer. I'm not being biased or anything, it's just a bit more safer, and we have to agree with that. However, you can keep your PC up to date with the anti-softwares, and it's a less chance for you to get a virus. So that is all fine. Now, if you're looking for repairs on a Mac or a PC, if your Mac breaks down or your PC breaks down, it's still advised to take a broken Mac to an Apple Genius Bar. If you go to an Apple store, if you look at the end of the store, you'll see a Genius Bar, and they tell you what to do. They'll fix it for you. You do have to pay a charge if you haven't got a warranty or insurance. Most of the time, you get Apple insurance with a product for 2 years, or if you get it from another company, like, I don't know, John Lewis, which I got my Mac from, you get a 2 years warranty. So it is free, the repairs from an Apple Genius Bar, or you just send it back to the store and they'll fix it for you. However, it is easier to fix for a PC. PC, you can go to, to PC World or any PC shop. You just give it to them, they'll repair it for you. However, you do need to pay a charge, but it's easier to repair a PC because there's more shops around to repair it for you. However, there is the Mac, still can repair. You just have to take it to a Genius Bar and it's sorted. So both of them can be, repaired. However, PCs, you do have to do quite a lot of services for them, because they'll break down eventually. Your graphics cards, will get outdated and will just be really bad, and then you might need to upgrade it. However, if you do have like some Titan graphics card, then that won't be the case. But I'm talking about the normal average customer computer, which now and again you're gonna have some faults. So, however, you can repair PC much easier as well. So let's move on to the costs then. So the Mac ranges at anywhere from $100 to $1,000. A PC is the same price. Now it depends what PC you get. Now let's talk about the iMac. The iMac, say an iMac came out tomorrow. The iMac will probably cost about more than £1,000. Let's say £1,500 for a new iMac. Now, if you compare that to a similar standards, let's say a gaming PC, that is $750. You can find some good ones with some good hardware inside it. So the costs are cheap for a PC and more expensive for a Macs. The cost also, the higher the cost, the more features you are. You're not going to get a very good gaming PC for $200. You are going to pay a price, and it's the same with the iMac. You're not going to pay $1,000 for an old iMac. You're going to pay that amount for a new iMac because it has new features than the other one. So, the price ranges are different because it has different components. However, I must say the PC is cheaper to buy. So if you're looking for a low cost for a PC or a computer, whatever, then get a PC. If you want to spend quite a bit, then look for a Mac or a gaming PC if you're interested in games. So, a game PC is not just for games, it's a powerful computer, so if you're looking for power, go ahead and go and get a gaming PC, I don't know, whatever, it's your choice. Okay, let's talk about memory. So most PCs have anywhere to 2 GB to 8 GB of RAM, however, you can get that certain amount of 16 GB where you just buy 2 RAM slots and just fit it in. I think it's just 2 8 GB RAM slots fit into your motherboard and you got 16 gigs. Not sure about that. I think it is 2 8 gig RAMs, but I need to check. Anyway, that's in most laptops and desktops. However, the Mac usually has 1 gig to 4 gigs. On my MacBook Air, I have 4 GB, so it's not the best. So if you're looking for memory, I would go with the PC. You can always upgrade it as well. On the PC and Mac, there is tutorials on YouTube where you can upgrade the parts on the Mac. You just have to unscrew it, especially on the MacBook Air or MacBook Pro. There's some screws underneath at the back. You unscrew that, you get the whole thing. However, you need to buy some parts for the Mac. We'll talk about the parts in a couple of minutes' time. So, anyway, actually going back to the memory, Macs typically have smaller hard drives than PC. My hard drive is about 120 GB on a MacBook Air. However, that's laptop. Okay, so if we're going to compare it to an iMac to a normal desktop PC, well, we'll compare it to two PCs, okay? Let's talk about game PC and desktop PC. So, the desktop PC normally comes about 500 GB. That's the average hard drive space. Now, we do have the Mac Mini, which also comes with a 500 GB hard drive. And if you're going to buy an iMac, it comes with a terabyte, maybe 2 terabytes sometimes. So, if you're looking for memory and hard drive space, then go with the iMac. However, if you're looking for a gaming PC, then normally of the time they come with a terabyte or 2 terabytes of hard drive. However, you can always get an internal hard drive. Myself, I have my internal 1 terabyte hard drive, so that doesn't really matter about the hard drives. They're both equal. You can always get the parts for it, internal hard drives and so on. Right, stability. So PCs were known to crash, and users would normally get a blue screen, but Microsoft has made their operating systems more reliable in recent years. Mac hardware and software have tended to be stable and crashes occur infrequently. So, we all know that a normal desktop PC, sometimes maybe in a gaming PC, I'm not sure because I've never used a gaming PC in my life, I've only used a normal average customer PC, they normally tend to crash and so on. On the Mac, they never, I'm not going to say they never crash, but it's very, 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 very unlikely they will crash. However, they do have that small percentage that they will. However, I've never had that problem, and there was a fail of me trying to fly a plane. Right, anyway, let's check out the availability of Macs and PC. So Macs are exclusive to Apple. As you know, Apple make Macs. That's quite obvious. This means, for the most part, prices and features are the same, no matter where you shop. So there's no point going to this shop or this shop because the prices will be the same, exactly the same, unless this company bulks buy it by 1 million and buys 1 million Macs, then the price will change by a couple of, maybe £100, I don't know. But the prices don't change very often. The limits Macs availability, that does the price. So yeah. However, with the new Apple stores, it's even easier to buy Macs and Mac accessories. Any upgrades or repairs can only be done by an authorized Apple support center. So yeah, again, you can upgrade the parts, but you just have to take it to the Apple support center. You can also do that in the PC, but PC is easier to exchange the parts. However, when you're buying a PC, you don't really want to exchange parts. You buy that PC for the hardware, hard drives and stuff like that. Hardware. I was getting mixed up hardware and hard drives. The words, they're completely different. Anyway, I meant hard drives. I mean hardwares. There, got it sorted. Hardwares. It's much easier to exchange it, but you know, somebody's going to buy a computer, which is good. There's no point in buying a computer and you keep upgrading the parts because you're just buying yourself more parts, which costs more, and you lose more money. So buy it on the spot, good parts for a computer. That comes with the PC and Mac. What was I saying now? PCs, on the other hand, are available for a wide range of retails and manufacturers. You know, PCs are very easy to buy. Go to PC World, go to eBay. Well, eBay, let's not class eBay, because you get Macs as well. But, you know what I'm talking about. Go to any shop that sells PC parts or PCs itself, computers. They're going to sell PCs, and there's quite a lot of those shops around. There's not an amount of shops that sell Macs. They tend to sell more PCs, therefore the prices will be different. Right, now let's talk about the software. Now, the final Mac versus PC comparison comes down to the software. For the most part, the two are neck and neck so far. You know, they're all even. However, Microsoft has even released Microsoft Office for the Mac, so you can use Microsoft Office for the Mac if you like to work, proving that Apple and Microsoft get along. They work together. They share stuff and so on. They share their software. All Macs are most software compatible as PCs only support Windows-friendly softwares. So Windows, you can only download friendly softwares. However, the Mac, you can download whatever you want. People say there's a limit. There isn't. There isn't a limit for softwares. There's a limit for games. Yes. There isn't a limit for games on a PC. PC can download any game you want. Both systems support most open source software. So both systems support every single software in the world. However, you're going to get some softwares that you can't get on the Windows, that you can get on the Mac, and the PCs, you can only get some games on the PCs and not on the Mac. Understood? So yeah, they got both. The softwares are basically the same. They contradict each other, I suppose. Should I put it that way? I don't know. They're even, the softwares, because you can download stuff on the Windows they can't get on the Mac, and you can download stuff on the Mac that you can't get on the Windows. Like, you can't download iMovie on a Windows PC, and you can't download some games. I can't think of a game. I don't know, Call of Duty, because I was looking through Steam and there isn't a Call of Duty for Mac. So there, you can get Mac. You can't get Call of Duty on the Mac, but you can get for the PC. So stats. So why do people use computers for? They normally use it to calculate and store data, and also to write up massive documents multiple times, while only needing to write it up once. Now, this is important for the stats, what I'm going to say, because it just tells you why people use computers, why they should buy it. Others use computers for entertainment value, to play games, which will go for the PC, watch movies, which will go for both, I expect, and play music, which I'll probably go with the Mac. Computers are also more convenient and reliable than the older ways to doing things, like the typewriter, scales, and other counting devices. Now, I got that paragraph from Wiki Answers, so it's not, I just read it out. So let's check what you guys should get. So for a PC, for the price and availability, go for the PC. Now, if you're looking for a cheap computer, go for the PC. If you're looking for a place where you can download every game in the world, then go for a PC. It's not only games, softwares as well, you know, both. However, I'll go with the games for the availability. Now, for a safe working software experience, so if you like editing videos, editing music, if you work for a company and you need to, do slideshows, if you use Microsoft Office quite a lot, or just do working on a computer, then, and you're looking for a safe environment, so you like to download quite a lot of stuff, but you don't want to get that risk of getting a virus, then go for a Mac. So guys, I've given you my advantages and disadvantages. I hope I wasn't biased. I wasn't quite biased, and you know, it's not my research. It was Intel's which I got for this video, Tech Talks. So guys, this was Tech Talks Part 2 as a redo kind of thing for the Mac v PC. Next week we'll be doing the Xbox One versus PlayStation 4. So we'll see how that goes, and I won't be biased. However, I can't really be biased because I do own an Xbox and I like the PlayStation as well, so I'm going to say both. I'm going to keep it just like this video. So guys, I'm Dan from the All For One Gaming channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, comments if you need to, and subscribe to keep updated with the content. Okay, peace.